Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Swingin the Green 2021. This is where it all kicks off and gets rolling. My name's Patrick Siver. I'm your fundraising host and auctioneer for the big Swingin the Green this year, and joined today by our event coordinator. She's not only a band parent of both Josh Busby, who's now off at University of North Texas State, and now Josiah is a freshman playing the French horn. Please welcome our event coordinator, Liz Busby. Liz, how are you?
I'm great. Hi, everybody. How are you doing?
Outstanding. It's going to be an absolute blast. Hey, I want to encourage our viewers today to, at any moment, if they could just, reach out and let us know where they are tuning in from today. So be sure to say hi and let us know where you're watching the show from today. You just type that into the comment box and we'll be able to see it here. That also goes for asking any questions. Our goal today is to introduce you to the new Swingin the Green for 2021. And we also want to be able to make sure that we can introduce and answer any questions that anyone might have. So please feel free, drop them in the comment box and we will go from there. So with that being said, Liz, you've got to be excited about this year's event.
I am. I'm really excited. It's going to be a little different than normal, being all virtual rather than our usual dinner and auction gala, which is always fun. But this year we have just some great opportunities because we're not limited by the number of people who can attend. And so some of the things are similar. We still have a great auction that kicks off today, which I'm really excited about. There's different price levels and packages, something for everybody, and all of them start at $10. So you want to get in there nice and early and get started on that. And
$10?
$10, everything, even the trips to Mexico and Hawaii. So it's going to be a little exciting to see where those end up at.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the live event next week on the 8th is going to be great. And we're usually limited to 200 people, but this year we are unlimited online. And so just real excited to see student performances and testimonials. And it's going to be emceed by Mike Dyer and Brant Stye through the evening. So it's going to be really fun.
It's going to be an awesome night. And so, let's roll through some of this. It's going to be a great week. It's a whole week event. Tell us what's going to happen with the money that's raised here. I know the Booster Club does some phenomenal things for the band groups and the color guard groups. Tell us a little bit about how the money is going to be used this year.
Yeah, well, just like every year, the majority of our booster budget goes for things that encourage and support the students' growth as musicians. So that means the money is going to pay for extra clinicians and technicians. We put a lot of money into instrument rental and repair to save the cost for students who need to rent their instruments. We do scholarships for people who can't afford fees. There's just a lot of things that this year are just as important as any other year. We may not have had the fancy props for halftime shows, but the majority of what we always support the program with, we still had to support this year, and that's where this money will go.
Absolutely. And the future is always uncertain now in COVID times. I think we all learned that in 2020. And so, with budgets being what budgets are from the districts and things of that nature, the role of the Booster Club has to be more important than ever. Is that a fair statement?
Absolutely. Yeah. One of the things we're working really hard is so that we can be prepared for whatever comes, that we can continue to provide a great program for these students. Absolutely.
That is fantastic. Well, let's, I want to run through kind of the format. You touched on a few of the things, but I want to touch on them a little bit more and share with folks what they can expect in this new format. And then we'll also walk through how they can participate. But for right now, you talked about it, everything, all the packages are online and all the bidding will happen online. That means whether you're bidding on what would traditionally be a silent package or a live package, everything is bid on online and they're open now. You can bid right now on these incredible packages. Liz and the committee have put together a great group, wide array of things to bid on. And the starting price at $10. There's a trip to Mexico in there and valued at quite a few $1,000s, and you can start the bidding right now at $10. You can feel your toes in the sand. So that we want to get people bidding right away. We also have some exciting raffles this year. One raffle with Amazon. I'll touch on about that in a second. And then we'll also have a paddle raise in our live stream event. And folks can even make their donations online. So it's absolutely awesome. I talked about the main event is the live stream on April 8th. So you're going to want to mark your calendars right now for, I believe we start at 7 o'clock that night, Liz. That's going to be a lot of fun. We have the live auction component. We have a paddle raise. And we have some performances, which I think is just outstanding, showcasing the Sherwood bands and the guard programs. Tell us a little bit about those performances. I mean, you put together a great slate of past performances and some newer stuff too.
Yeah, we really went through and picked, had Brant pick out kind of some of his favorite his performances of the last 5 or so years for each of the different ensembles. So there's a wind ensemble, a jazz band, a marching band, there's a solo ensemble, and just kind of picked some of our favorite to showcase so that people who maybe their student is a band member but hasn't participated in all the ensembles can see some of the other opportunities that they can do. And really for the community, because we're hoping the community can tune in and get an idea of what the band program is all about and maybe get excited about supporting the band.
And this is not just at the high school, but also the middle school, right? We take care of the middle school group and the high school group and the guard programs.
Absolutely. So, yeah. And
yeah.
one of the performances we're showcasing is the middle school percussion, which is great.
That's fantastic. Wow, that's going to be fun. And Mike Dyer is my MC, and he runs the middle school program. And so he'll know every one of these young people that are performing all the way from middle school all the way through high school. That's got to be cool.
Yeah, it'll be great for him to kind of see the faces too. You know, he'll remember them at 13 and see some of them maybe talking now at 18, and they'll look a little different.
Look a little different, little deeper voices, many of them, all sorts of fun things, right? But, you know, what's exciting about this format, Liz, that I share with my clients all the time is that we have an opportunity to really showcase the work that you're doing with the band boosters. And we would never in a gathering event bring this many people to the microphone, but in the virtual format, we can do it. And so this will be an incredibly entertaining show. And after we're done with the fundraising elements, I know that Brant is going to join us in the studio, and he'll guide us through some great performances that we watched that he hand selected too.
Yep, absolutely. And they'll be nice to just hear his feedback as he and Mike kind of talk about the different ensembles and the things that they love and enjoy about them. So that'll be fun to hear. Yeah,
no, it'll be outstanding. So let's walk folks through how they can participate in this new and exciting format. And so I'm going to start off with, it couldn't be easier. I'm going to tell you to just go to sherwoodbandboosters.org, and I am going to share my screen at this point. And there we go. And when you go to Sherwood Band Boosters, this is what it'll look like for you. And this is front and center. So this is the landing page for the Band Boosters page. And when you come to this position, it's as simple as read some of the great stuff, but then turn around and just click on auction website. And when you come to the auction website, it will look like this. And the first thing that you want to notice is that we got a lot going on, Liz. This is absolutely awesome. So let's go through our show. We'll be showing right here, and that we're doing right now. It'll the replay will be right here. So if someone misses it today, they can watch the replay whenever it's convenient for them. And we talked a little bit a minute ago about the raffle, and this is a fun deal. You've got a $500 Amazon gift card that one person's going to win. We're only selling 100 tickets, Liz. Is that right?
It is. The odds are great, and you can buy more than one ticket if you want to increase your odds.
Absolutely. Well, you can buy as many as are available. Let's just take a look, and all we would do is click on the buy raffle ticket, and it is going to even tell us how many are left. So maybe before the show's over, somebody can go in and purchase them all up, and we could be in a sellout situation before the end of the show. Wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be awesome.
Yep. Sometimes the old computer is not real fast when I am also live streaming. So we'll give it just a second and it will pop up. But yeah, we've got some awesome stuff for people to check out. Looks like there's 67 remaining, so that's fantastic. So you can buy up to 67 right now, Liz, and in support of the band boosters. The other thing we want to talk about is the online auction. We mentioned that a few minutes ago. It is up and running. It is wide open at this point, and if you want to check out the entire auction catalog, you can just click on the auction catalog button and it will populate for us. And there is all the items. Now, before you can actually bid on, look at that. Am I reading that right, Liz? Lake Chelan, the Lookout 3-night weekend escape. It's valued at $1,500. And right now you can bid $10 on that.
Absolutely.
Why not, right? And from a fundraising standpoint, it's not where the bidding starts, it's where it finishes, right? So, you know, the last bid wins. I want to remind all of our participants, the last bid wins. And look at those Adirondack chairs, some really cool stuff here. But let's walk through what you need to do. The first thing you're going to have to do is register. Now, I'm already registered, so that register button is not available on my screen, but there would be a register button. You click on that. You're going to put in your name, your email address, a phone number. It is going to collect your credit card information so that you need to be able to supply a credit card to be able to bid. Okay. Recognize that you are not charged on that card until after the auction is completed. And when the auction is completed, you'll receive a statement, and then you'll have the opportunity to confirm your statement and click on pay with the credit card on file at that point. But you do need a credit card on file to bid. So let's take a look and see at some of these items. Maybe I'm going to place some bids right now. That looks like I noticed right away, Liz, we have several items at the front that are called live auction. And I want to share with folks the difference here is that you notice even, wow, Waikiki. You've got some great packages here, Liz. I mean, this isn't your average run-of-the-mill band booster auction. This is, I mean, Ottercrest, Grand Mayan, that's a Mexico trip. That's awesome. Congratulations on all the great packages you put together here. This is fantastic.
I'm excited, hoping to win one.
Yeah, exactly. Well, maybe we should get off the air and not let anybody else bid. No, this is you and I can split them. That'll be great. Anyhow, my point is that the live auction packages we will close on air during the live stream. So it will be just like a regular auction. People are bidding now. We will introduce the items, and then we will close those items during the live stream auction. The rest of the show, the rest of the options on here will close at, I believe, 8:15 or 9:15, 9 o'clock or 9:15. We'll see here in a second. I'm going to click on the one. What's one sticks out to me? That wine tasting at Four Graces, Willamette Valley Vineyards. Holy smokes. Our friends at Uptown Music stepped right up, huh?
They did.
Ukuleles. Wow. Oh, the Dukes. I love this package. This is a great package. I got to click on that one. And looky here. Let me walk through this for everybody because I think it's important for folks to understand. You can see the bidding ends in 7 days plus anti-sniping. I'm going to explain what that means in just a second. On April 8th. So that's the night we do the show, and it's going to close at 9 o'clock, right? So that's after we have all the fun of fundraising in the show, and we have all the performances that Brant's going to walk us through. Then the bidding will close. So folks have plenty of time to bid. And this package here, the anti-sniping, let's talk about that. Because it is online bidding, Liz, what we like to do is we like to take bids until people are done bidding. That's an auction, right? And so what will happen is at 9 o'clock, the bidding will close if nobody has bid within the last 5 minutes. So at 8:55 to 9 o'clock, if there are no bids, then whoever's the high bid at 9 o'clock, they will win the item. Okay. Now, if somebody bids within 5 minutes of the closing time, which would be 9 o'clock, so between 8:55 and 9, then it will automatically extend that closing time an additional 5 minutes. Okay. And what's cool about that is it will notify anybody that got outbid. So if you got outbid, you will have an extended time to go ahead and place your next bid. And that will continue indefinitely until we have a 5-minute period where nobody has bid. Then it will award the winner. So this is a really great deal. You know, when folks do things in their eBay or things like that, you know, it's all timed, and you try to write your bid in at the last possible second. That can be really frustrating. This is a nice situation where that doesn't happen. You will definitely have time to place your bidding. Okay. Great. The other thing I want to show here, Liz, is in our bid mode, we're set right now for place as a proxy bid. And I want to share what that means. You get to choose the amount. It tells you starting bid must be at least $10. So if I decided I wanted to bid $10, I could type in $10, or I could just quick mode it and hit bid. Okay. And it would let me, it would bid the $10. Okay. And so I like this package, so I've already bid on it. Okay. How about that?
Great.
But what can happen is, now I'm going to have to go back to another package because I'm bidding on that one. So let's go to our,
the one below.
Adams.
That's a nice package.
Yeah, that's another wonderful package. So here is when we, I'm bidding as me. So I don't want to bid as quick bid anymore. And I need to get out of that. There we go. All right. So the way this works, Liz, is that I can place this as a proxy bid. So right now, the next increment it tells me is at $10. But I could say, you know what, this is an incredible package from our friends at Adams Screen Print. And I could say, I think I should bid, I would pay up to $100 for this package, right? And if that's the case, I could type in $100. I'm going to be 50 just because I don't want to get stuck here. 50, okay? And what it will do is that I'm bidding $50, but it's going to show that my bid price is really, the next bid must be at least $20, because what it did, Liz, is it bid $10 for me, okay? Now, if you went in and you bid 20, it would automatically kick me my bid to 30, right? Okay. So that proxy bid is the maximum amount. It doesn't mean I'm jumping to that amount. It means that I am willing to pay that amount if I need to get the item, okay? So that's a really handy way for folks to go in and place what they're comfortable spending with a package, and then let the computer do the bidding for you, so that you can, you don't have to come back and forth. You're kind of protecting your turf, if you will. So that's a real handy feature. The other thing I love about here, and I would encourage folks to do, is to use these icons at the top. When you register to bid, it will also figure out what your Facebook account is, for example. And if I click on that, it will actually post this package to my Facebook post. That's so great. You know, what I think is cool about that, Liz, is I think about when I see this Duke's package that I hope nobody else bids on, right? Because I've already bid $10. I'm hoping I get this. This is great. Amy Balzer and the folks down there at Duke's. What a great place this is. But I might have put this on there and maybe tagged someone special to me that I wanted to spend this trip with me, or I wanted to encourage that maybe this would be a great deal for Mexico up here. Maybe I want to share it on my Facebook page and draw attention to it because I want, you know, someone to go in halves with me or whatever it could be. There's all sorts of options, but that's a nice feature to be able to do it. And I love this Mayan package is awesome. Wow, $40 right now? Are you kidding me? People got to place some bids. Let's get some bids in here. This is winner's choice. So they can go to Acapulco, Nueva Vallarta, the Cancun Riviera Maya, or the Puerto Penasco. Okay, those are incredible properties in the Vendata family. And this is for a week, 7 nights. Wow. What a incredible opportunity. And it's going right now at $10. Looks like 3 people already bid. Somebody started at $10. So let's go ahead and bid that up. That package is valued at over $4,500. Am I right, Liz?
That's right.
That's the way I read it. That's incredible. That's awesome.
A full 7 days.
And it's 7 days. You know what I always tell people is, the best part about it, it's going to be raining in Portland when you are in sunny Mexico, right?
That's the best.
Yeah. Make sure that I don't promo any of the packages that you are interested in bidding on, because we don't want to get you outbid as the boss, right?
I think I was that $10 bid on Mexico. So I've already been outbid. That's okay.
Could you feel the sand in your toes for $10? Did it feel that good?
I could. Yeah, the sun in my face.
Yeah, sun in the face, sand in the toes. Hey, this is great. So there's all sorts of different options, and packages are just fantastic. So you want to make sure you peruse the catalog as quickly as possible and get in all your bids. Hey, I know we've got some folks watching, and I want us to say hello and give us a go Bowman or something. Come on now. Where are you at? Just type it right in that comment square on your Facebook page and wherever you're watching from, and say hi. Tell us where you're from, and a big go Bowman, right? Let's go back to our homepage here. I wanted to touch on some other things. So here's the countdown. Now, you were probably, this time is wrong. I know they're going to fix that for me, but you were wondering, we were talking about this great live stream show that we're going to do for Swingin the Green on April 8th. It's going to start at 7 o'clock, not at 8. But I want to make sure that folks understand how they watch the program. And it's as simple as coming back to this page, and you're going to click right on the live stream. It'll show right here, and you can make it big on your screen. You can go to full screen if you want. And then what I recommend, Liz, what I find is great about doing these events is that I like to cast that over to my television, right? So if I opened up the web page on my phone, I can cast it to the smart TV. If I have it on my laptop or my tablet, I can cast it over to the big TV. And then it's kind of like watching a full-scale program. It's really cool. And with all the performances that you have, I really, to listen and to hear the music, really, don't you agree?
Absolutely. I think being able to see the kids' faces rather than just the small little screen on your TV, I think the large TV on your wall is the best option.
Absolutely. And the other way to do it is, if you have a smart TV, Liz, I know a lot of people just use the web browser on their TV. Go to sherwoodbandboosters.org and follow the links to the web page, to this page, and then click on it with your smart TV web browser, and that can open up. And last of all, take your laptop, plug it into your smart TV or your big TV with an HDMI cable, and show it on your big TV that way too. But that is really cool, because then what you do is you use, and I'm going to talk about this, use your phone as your bid paddle, right? Because we all love the bid paddles, okay? And the way that works is that when you register, Liz, you'll get and you've already done this, but you get an email right away, and it confirms your email address, but then it also asks you to download the app, okay? And when you download the Auctioneer app, then you, in essence, have created your bid paddle in your phone. And then you're able to see the website, you're able to bid, make donations, buy some raffle tickets, any of those things directly from your cell phone. And while you're watching the live stream up on the big show, on the big TV.
That's great.
And you can, and the nice thing about that is a husband and wife can have separate bid paddles, which as an auctioneer, I like. I always like to have 2 bid paddles per family, because occasionally there's a little conflict on what we should be bidding on. And this way you get your own bid paddle and have a great, great time. So it is a lot of fun. The other thing on this page, is an opportunity to make a donation, right? And every dollar matters. We're going to go through a paddle raise during the event, and that will happen. You'll be able to participate. But if you're in a position to make a gift to the band boosters to help support these Sherwood student musicians, you can always just go to the webpage. You can choose one of these amounts, which we always like, the bigger the better, right? But the reality is every dollar counts and makes a difference. You can make a gift right here, choose your own amount, make a gift that's meaningful to you and your family, to support these young people in their pursuit of music, not only as a career, but just it has such an impact on their life. I've enjoyed, Liz, watching some of the videos that you shared with me, and we've talked about the performances. But what you also did was you incorporated some messages from kids who have participated in the program, either in the past or currently participating. And the message that resonated with me was what an impact being in band has had on those young people. It's just incredible.
Yeah, I find it really inspiring to, hear from the juniors and seniors and even alumni just how much looking back that the band program has really helped define their character. I think it's really inspiring.
Yeah. Despite all those long practices and marching on the field when it's pouring down rain and all
Maybe
of that.
Because of them, not in spite of them.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, you guys, I mean, it's incredible. And you know what? We wouldn't be doing justice to your event because it does take a lot to put on these types of events. And we want to thank our friends at Sinistraro Family Orthodontics, Dr. Seth and the crew over there at Sinistraro for stepping up and being our event conductor sponsor today for the event and for the event overall. That's our highest level of sponsorship, and we can't say enough about Sinistraro Family Orthodontics. And then also Golden Oak Lending stepped right up there and made all of this technology, not only today's show and the auction software, but also the studio that we'll be using for the program, the live stream on April 8th. Our friends at Golden Oak. Now remind me, I'm thinking that is a parent of a band person.
It is. Tad Schrader is a VP at Golden Oak, and he has, I believe, 2 children in the program.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. So thank you, Tad, for your support. And there's a lot of folks that have supported the program. And I encourage you at some point, click on the sponsor page, folks. Click on the sponsor page because this is about community in Sherwood. I know that. I have the opportunity to spend a fair amount of time in Sherwood, and I think the world of it. And I'm always inspired by the sense of community that the folks in Sherwood have, and especially the Bowman community, right? But here's a list of everybody supporting us, from our first chair sponsors, our orchestra sponsors. What a great group of folks stepping up to make sure that we can still hear the music, as we say, with the incredible band programs, both at the middle school and the high school in the Sherwood School District. So this is what a fun deal. The other thing I want to touch on is the live auction part of the night. Now, this is during the live stream, Liz, when Mike and I are in the studio and we come to the live auction portion of the program. It'll actually include the paddle race also, but we'll ask our viewers to click on the live auction link. And when they do, it will populate and it will help them follow right with us in the studio. So in other words, as I'm selling that first package, it will populate. I know I need to update and put your Adirondack chairs there first, but it will show the package that we're selling, and the bidding will happen right here. And what's powerful is in the studio, Liz, I will have a monitor and I can see the bidding as it happens. Okay. So it'll be in real time, almost just like a live auction where we'll introduce an item. We will talk about what the current bid is at, and then we will encourage people to make their last and final bids. I do want to make sure that I let folks know there is a very slight delay from when I say something in the studio and when you hear it wherever you may be, hopefully sitting on your couch enjoying a beverage or a meal, that there is a slight delay there. So, and I can't see you. So, this is not the night to try to be the last possible second to bid, because I will miss your bid, right? So when you get a chance to bid and place it quickly, and we will see it in the studio and we will have a great time. I'm just amazed at your packages, Liz. This is awesome. Are you telling me this is 3 nights at Lake Chelan? Look at this home.
It's a beautiful home. I believe it was brand new last year. It sleeps like 10 or 12 people, and just the amenities that you have, as well as being right on the lake, that there's I don't know, a house where you can go play games and roast s'mores and do all kinds of fun stuff. It just looks amazing.
Yeah. Wow. This is awesome. I can't wait till we get off this live stream so I can start doing some more bidding. This is impressive. But folks, when we do the live stream show, click on the live auction link and follow right along with Mike and I in the studio and place your bids, and we will sell those packages live right on the air. So, wow, what an incredible event. This is, I mean, the event up at Oregon Golf Club was always amazing, but this is really cool, Liz, because we're not worried about the number of chairs we have at the event, right? And this is a great opportunity for people who have children or grandchildren participating in the program. Maybe those grandparents don't live in the area. Maybe they have not gotten to see their grandchildren perform. Maybe they haven't been able to attend Swingin the Green in the past because of distance or whatever it is. Now anybody can participate, whether they're an alumni of the program, connected to the program in any fashion. Please pass the word out, folks. Pass the word out. And, once you get your bids in, of course, but pass the word around, and let's get as many people as we can to learn about the Sherwood Bands program. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time.
Going to be a great event. And Liz, congratulations to you and your committee. I know they've been working hard on this, Ken, and everybody. It's been a big team effort, but you have, as normal, have carried the heavy load and made it all come together. So this is just awesome. This is just awesome. I couldn't be more excited for this event. And it kicked off today, folks. You can bid right now. Right now, all you got to do is go to sherwoodbandboosters.org, click on that link that takes you to the auction page, and you'll be able to register. And once you register, go ahead and start bidding. But hey, I want to make sure, don't forget to get your raffle tickets. We're only selling 100 of those. That's for $20 a piece. There are only 100 out there. And now there's only about 67 left. You can buy as many as you are available, and you could win that $500 gift card to Amazon. And who doesn't need a little credit at Amazon in our current environment, right?
We're all shopping online.
Hey, it's funny. I said to somebody yesterday, I don't think I've been out my front door since Monday, right?
Yeah.
Because our new environment, we tend to, Zoom calls, and I've talked all over the world, but it's been, I haven't left the home. So it's pretty fascinating. And Amazon is definitely one of the hotkeys on my web browser. So Liz, this is a fantastic opportunity for folks to support the incredible work that you guys do as the band boosters. This is about helping the kids, right?
Absolutely. The kids are so worth it. They work so hard, and we just want to make every opportunity possible for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And we all know things have been tough for so many people through the pandemic, and we get that. At the same time, let's not make it worse than it has to be. And we know budgets are going to be tight, and organizations like the Sherwood Band Boosters are going to fill that gap with your support. This audience has been very generous in the past, and we're optimistic that this will continue based on the current environment and knowing that the role of the band boosters has never been more important. So this is going to be fantastic. I want to give folks a last chance to ask any questions that they might have. And if they have a question and we're off the air or they're watching the replay, you can always at the bottom of the page, the landing page on the auction, there's always a contact you can reach out to and send an email. There's a contact us right at the top of the auction page. Send an email. Let us know what your questions are. This is just going to be a fantastic event. We can't wait to put it together for you. And Liz, anything else you want to add or I missed?
Nope, just bid often.
Bid high and bid often. And remember, the last bid always wins, right? The last bid always wins. Folks, appreciate you joining us today for our kickoff live stream. Bidding is open now in Swingin the Green 2021. Go to sherwoodbandboosters.org and get involved now. Liz, until we get together for the live stream, I appreciate everything you're doing. Thanks for having me.
Sure, thanks for hosting.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's have an incredible event. I'll talk to you soon.
Great. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.